Hi, everybody. Jeff Yastine here. Welcome to another edition of Market Insight, and I'm joined by my colleague and friend, Brian Christopher. Brian, welcome.
Hey, Jeff. Thanks for having me.
Let's make no mistake. We've been hearing a lot of buzz about a market timing signal that we call the profit line. And I've been fielding a lot of inquiring questions about it from people. They've asked, what exactly is it? How did we come up with it? Is it really as potentially profitable as we say? And those questions and more will be answered in the Profit Line Summit that's coming up next Tuesday. That's October 22nd at 1 p.m. And that's just a few days from now. So Brian, our team developed this system. What stands out to you most as we get set here to release the Profit Line to the public?
Jeff, I'm excited that everybody else is excited. And it's for good reason. This is a super profitable indicator. And there's a lot of people that I've talked to who still can't believe the fact that we're patenting this algorithm. And to me, it just makes sense. It works, and we want to protect the work.
That's exactly right. We believe in it. We want to protect it. And Brian, does anything else stick out to you as we kind of walk through a little bit of the profit line here?
Yeah, Jeff, it's actually a great question. And it's one that, now that the system's been created and we've been working with it for a little while now, it's one of those things where you can kind of take it for granted. And so when you told me that we were going to be talking about this, I stepped back and I tried to think of it in more of a macro sense, because one of the things that I realized, one of the things that I really like about the profit line is that it provides me with ideas that I wouldn't necessarily have come up with otherwise. I mean, when you think of tech or biotech or other, high momentum stocks, many people assume that they're all high flyers with, negative earnings and crazy multiples. And, some of them are. But what I've learned with this system is that some of them are actually worth buying regardless of that. Especially with fast growing stocks, positive earnings are not a requirement right now. I enjoy buying stocks at a reasonable price, there's no doubt, but sometimes I think it makes sense to step back and assess what we really want in the form of reasonable. Reasonable doesn't always mean the cheapest thing out there. Let me say that another way. I guess, there's other ways to assess the worth of a company in addition to, PE or price to sales that's commonly used with stocks like this. The profit line algorithm that the team developed cuts through layers that are really difficult to see immediately just with the human eye when you're looking at financial statements. And that's really one of the things that has been mind-blowing to me. The algorithm uses the power of technology to help people become better investors.
Brian, the thing that really stands out to me about the profit line is, and what I like most about it, is that it cuts through the noise. That's the biggest challenge for anybody, that, for you and I who swim in this stuff all day, or for a person at home, is kind of cut through the noise regarding opinions you hear on CNBC. You go on the internet, Yahoo Finance, and you read another whole set of opinions, often about the same company. And how do you determine what the right path is? And the profit line, through that algorithm that's been developed here, to me, that's the key. It cuts through all that and allows us to find those stocks with the best chance of going up and posting those 1,000% gains. And think about that for a moment. I know a lot of people who are happy with just a 20 or 30% gain in something they buy. Imagine having something that goes up 100%, then 200%, 500%, 1,000%. It doesn't happen, with every pick that for anything that, or anyone that chooses it. But having a system like this allows that possibility to come to the fore. And think about that, 1,000% gain, and what that might do for somebody's portfolio and what they could do with the money from that, correct?
Yes, Jeff, exactly. Over the years, I've been fortunate to experience 1,000% gains. And thinking back, I realized I didn't, maybe I just maybe I just did a self-congratulatory pat on the back. I didn't really think about the process that I used to try to come up with that idea. And that's one of the things that the team has really done with this project in creating this algorithm is to assess and include and incorporate the steps into our own system to do so.
Yeah, we've distilled it down to that system, to that process, as you were mentioning. Well, again, a lot of it is knowing the details, and of course that makes a lot of sense. So Brian, I appreciate you coming on and talking to us. And for everybody who's listening again, you want to join us for the Profit Line Summit. It's coming up on Tuesday, October 22nd, just a couple days from now. And I know that I am really looking forward to it. So Brian, thank you very much. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Jeff. Thank you.
And for all of us here at Market Insight and Sovereign Investor Daily, thank you for watching.